doctors, I want to thank you all for agreeing to go on this journey into the paranormal. What we're going to do is I am going to attempt to pick up patterns to unlock one's mind so I can get into it and see what's being thought. Lauren, I want to thank you for agreeing to go on this experiment, this journey, unrehearsed. And I'm going to ask you, do you have any books, paperback books, novel type books there at home? And if you do, I want you to select one. And you may have already done that. And if you have, I'm not familiar with this book at all, but I'm going to ask you, if you will, to go to the, say, beginning of the book, first chapter of the book, and I'm going to ask you to find a sentence, any sentence, and find a word in that sentence that has import, has importance, value. Typically, we think of a long word, a lot of letters, maybe several syllables. And I don't want you to tell any of us that word. I want you, however, please, to put your index finger under it, to count the number of letters in that word, because I'm going to ask you the number of letters. I'm looking to find a pattern because the pattern helps me to unlock the mind. Have you found such a sentence and such a word? Excellent. Can you tell us how many letters are in that word?
8.
8 letters. Okay, very good. Now, I'm going to ask you to think of that word, to look at that word, to concentrate on the first letter in that word and the last letter in that word. Okay. Now, I want you, please, to go to the word right after that word, the very next word, and silently count the number of letters. Do not tell us that second word, but I'll have you tell me how many letters are in that second word.
Also 8.
Also 8. Okay, so two big words. Two big words. And I want you, please, to look at that word as well. And I want you, if you will, to look at the first letter and the last letter of that word. And as you do, if you can look at them as capitalized printed letters, that helps me to get a pattern. Very good. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you will, is there a third word there yet? I'll have you look at the third word, and I'm going to ask you to tell us how many letters are in that third word.
The word after?
Yes. Uh-huh. The you looked at the first word, then the second word, now the word after that. How many letters are in the word after that?
3.
3 letters. Okay, very good. Now, I want you, please, to concentrate on all three of those words. And I'm going to have you look at the last word, that third word you gave us. And I don't want you to say anything yet. I want you to make that third word all capital letters. Because if you do, I'm getting the impression the first letter is a vowel, the last letter is a consonant. That first letter is all straight lines because I'm seeing a capital A. The last letter is a straight line and a curve because I'm seeing a capital D. So now I want you, please, to look at all the words, because the very first word you looked at, it also starts with a consonant. In fact, I'm picking up in your mind a silent consonant. It's an H, but it's a silent H. It's all straight lines because I'm seeing, these are the words I'm seeing. You don't have to say anything yet, but I'm seeing the first word you looked at was heirloom. The second word was, wow, tomatoes. The third word was and now I'm in your mind and I'm seeing the following sentence, and then you'll let us know if I'm absolutely accurate. I'm seeing sliced heirloom tomatoes and made a dressing from scratch. How did I do?
That's it.
Okay. Lauren, I want to thank you for allowing me into your mind to read your mind and read what you were reading. And I thank you. And that's why I tell you all, please be careful what you're thinking because somebody may be reading your mind. Thank you all.